Welcome back to Zara World, the latest Chinese dramas in 2025. Are ready to amaze fans with romantic stories, especially those in the workplace romance genre. In this video, we have summarized a list of 15 boss and employee relationships Chinese dramas that will make you addicted to finish. Before continuing, don't forget to subscribe. So we are excited to upload the latest videos for you. Are you curious? What are the top 15 CEO Chinese dramas? Number 15. Skip a Beat. Skip a Beat is a Chinese drama CEO's genre that aired in 2023. This romance Chinese dramas tells the story of Xiao Jing is a strong and independent woman who was the only one able to take the position of personal assistant for the demanding CEO Guyi. Soon their relationship becomes not only professional but also romantic. The problem, however, is that nobody knows the true face of Guyi, who after a car accident, from being tender and understanding for a moment, can switch in a few seconds to being cruel and obsessive, especially towards Xiao Jing. Soon, Xiao Jing not only has to deal with her complicated feelings for her boss, but also her past, especially since her motives for becoming Gui's assistant in the first place are not as noble as they might seem. Number 14. Step by Step Love. Step by Step Love is a comedy romance that aired on VTV in 2024. This Chinese drama tells a romantic story of the cold and calculating Lu Senyang is a successful CEO who has no problem seeking revenge on those who have wronged him. But when he meets talented heirs Hunan, he finally finds a worthy opponent. Though their initial meeting is frosty, the more time they spend together, the more they are reluctantly impressed by each other's talents. But there is a thin line between love and hate, and Senyang discovers there's more to run than meets the eye. Forced to confront the complexities of their relationship, will their sizzling chemistry end in love or disaster? Number 13. My Dear Lady. My Dear Lady is a romance that aired in 2020. This CDrama tells a story about Ling Xuanshan. After getting a divorce from her husband, she decides to celebrate her singlehood. However, on her way to a party, her car collided with a luxurious car on the roadside. The owner of the car, Cheng Li, a young man who appears to be a university graduate, asks her for a huge amount of compensation. What makes the situation worse is that he also turns out to be the boss of her new company. Number 12. Parallel Love. Parallel Love is a time travel romance that aired in 2020. This Chinese drama tells a story about Lin Miao, a successful events manager from the year 2020, accidentally time travels back to 2010. She receives a mission revealing that if she wants to return to the future, she must help Jiao Yang, who is the vice president of Huang Yu, become the president of the company within 3 months. If she fails, she will disappear forever. In the process, there accumulates a sweet, romantic love story of Jiao Yang and Lin Miao. Number 11. Best Choice Ever. Best Choice Ever is a heartwarming romantic comedy about a young Asian woman's journey to self-discovery, love, and navigating the complexities of family expectations. Working side by side, Cheng Huan and Ji Ming navigate the turbulent waters of family and business together, finding unexpected love along the way. Number 10. Well-Dominated Love. Well-Dominated Love is a business romance that aired in 2020. This C-drama tells a story about Ni Xin Chen is a perfect secretary at work, whereas CEO Yang Jingxi is famous for his cold-heated attitude. Being impressed at Ni Xin Chen's work and feeling familiar with, she is forced into working for CEO as his new secretary. As time goes by, Yeon Jin-shi and Lee Shin-chen began to fall in love until they experienced problems with each other. What is the next ending story of two strangers who have actually seen each other for years? Number 9, My Boss. My Boss is a new comedy romance that aired in 2024. This Chinese drama tells a story of the founder of Junheng law firm, Qian Heng, and rookie lawyer Cheng Yao go from boss and employee to landlord and tenant in a shared house. They began to rub off on each other in terms of work, life, habits, and principles and began to fall in love. Number 8, Present is Present. Present is Present is a thriller drama that aired in 2024. This C-drama tells a story about Yeon Xiao grew up in adversity. She always immersed beauty in her heart and had a two-way relationship and salvation with Viki through time and space. In countless parallel universes, they saved and fell in love with each other. Number 7, Mr.Honesty. Mr.Honesty, starring Shin Yun-lai and Leong Ji as the main roles. This modern drama tells a story about Shu Yi-ren loses both her relationship and career in one night. Her close friend Xiaodai recommends her to an architectural firm as the assistant of the CEO. However, during the interview, she finds out that the CEO, Fang Ji-yu, is the person who exposed that her boyfriend is cheating on her in public, though she doesn't know why. Zhu Yiran eventually gets the job, but gets handed a weird task to lie for her boss. But Fang Ji-yu's tendency to expose her lies in public always lands her in sticky situations. Number 6, I May Love You. I May Love You, starring Miles V and Huang Riying as the main roles. This drama tells a story about screenwriter Tang Xin has secretly loved her manager, Tang Yu, for years despite his affection for her best friend. When her friend finally rejects him, Tang Xin confesses her feelings, only to be rejected. Heartbroken, she resigns, but Tang Yu wants her to try and stay to convince her. Among the tension, could love blossom between them? Number 5, Only for Love. Only for Love, starring Bai Lu and Dylan Wang as the main roles. Zheng Shui, a determined financial reporter, is chasing a career-making story by securing an interview with Shi Yan, a young CEO investing in startups to give back. A mix-up brings them together unexpectedly, and as their paths keep crossing, they realize they might have more in common than they thought. Shi Yan sees Zheng Shui's deep knowledge of startups and lets her write about his company, sparring frequent meetings. What starts as a professional connection may just lead to something deeper as their bond grows stronger. Number 4, Miss Crow and Mr. Lizard. Miss Crow and Mr. Lizard is a fantasy romance that aired on VTV. After a life-threatening traffic accident, Gu Chuan undergoes a heart transplant, but he is warned that strong emotions and exercise could shorten his life. Struggling with these limitations, he becomes a shadow of his former self. Things change when Jiang Xiaoning, a cheerful woman with a tragic past, joins his company. Her positivity slowly helps him find hope, but could their bond turn romantic despite his condition? Number 3, Why Women Love is a comedy romance that tells a story about Zhao Jiangyu is a somewhat tyrannical head of a tech firm. She is known for her no-nonsense approach to business and her employees. The firm releases a dating app that promises to match users with a partner in the space of just 3 months. She is also somewhat clueless in affairs of the heart herself. But things start to get uncomfortable at work when the family who own the company make arrangements for Gu Jiaxin, the heir to the business group that owns the company, to join as Zhou Jiangyu's temporary assistant. Gu Jiaxin's mother wants him to take charge of the business, but he has other ideas. He is a successful pro racing driver and is widely popular with his female fans, and would rather compete on the motorcycle track than spend time in the boardroom. At first, the couple gets off on the wrong foot. Zhou Jiangyu tries to intimidate him, and Gu Jiaxin's bumbling causes problems. But when she enlists Gu Jiaxin's help to try to capture Xu Ningyuan's heart, he suddenly starts to realize that he is developing feelings for her, and that the feeling just might be mutual. Number 2, You Are My Secret. You Are My Secret, starring Miles Lee as the main role. This workplace romance tells a story about lobby manager Tu Xiaoning is on probation at Hunan Tower, while Ji Yuheng, a rising star on the 70th floor, shares her dream of marriage. Once childhood friends, their paths cross again as Yuheng becomes Xiaoning's boss. To Xiaoning, Yuheng is the ideal partner. To Yuheng, Xiaoning is his destined choice. Despite workplace challenges and their new rules as colleagues and newlyweds, they navigate the complexities of love, marriage, and ambition, rediscovering the meaning of life together in the process. Number 1, Love is Sweet. Love is Sweet is a comedy romance that aired in 2024, starring Bai Lu and Lu Yunxi as the main roles. This modern drama tells a story about Jiang Jun, a bright and idealistic girl with dual degrees in economics and psychology, works for a philanthropic organization after graduation. Her life takes a turn when her father's accident forces her to join a top investment firm to fulfill his dying wish. In the competitive world of MH, she reunites with her childhood friend Yuan Shui, who is now her rival. Among office politics and schemes, Jiang Jun navigates challenges with her empathy, high emotional intelligence, and keen judgment, ultimately finding success in both her career and love life. So here goes our top 15 boss and employee relationship Chinese dramas of 2025. Which best Chinese modern dramas 2025 is your favorite? Share your opinions in the comments column below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow drama fans. Look forward to other interesting content and see you again. Thank you for watching.